gonna tell you a secret. Fiction and dreams can come true, powered by the dark energies leaking from beyond. I'm Alan Wake, a writer, a creator. Something horrible is coming. He's called Mr. Scratch. Under these peculiar, exceptional circumstances, any story, any urban legend, any lie can come true.
Subliminal messaging. Eat. What's going on, everybody? And welcome to part 4 of my playthrough for Alan Wake American Nightmare. Famous pancakes sound pretty good right about now. I don't know if anyone's a pancake fan in the audience, but really good pancakes like chocolate chip pancakes with me are really good. Chocolate chip and blueberry with like blueberry syrup. None of that maple syrup. No, that ruins it. But blueberry syrup on like chocolate chip pancakes done right. Oh, yes. And I'm not even a big breakfast eater, but that's good stuff. So in last episode, we were attacked by the darkness, we blew up an oil field, and now we're going to a diner, because that's how we roll. Seriously, man. I mean, look at this guy. That's how he rolls. You know a guy with a flashlight wearing a flannel and a nail gun, that's how he rolls. Okay. Unlock the door. And then open the... Oh, wow, okay. That's an interesting mechanic. Ooh. Spooky. Kind of reminds me of the diner in Plasterhead. If anyone's ever seen that, you know what I'm talking about. So right now I'm going to check the back counter. Just in case a 9-foot man is hiding behind a 4-foot tall counter. If you've seen that movie, you'll get the reference.
The scene. Traces of violence. A callous midnight snack. A room key left carelessly behind. The man recognizes the enemy's handiwork.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms.
I mean, just having the narrator say that and then Alan say that out loud kind of defeats the purpose. It made more sense when it was like Alan narrating it. I don't know. I'm hoping they'll actually make more of an example of to why there's a narrator like who isn't Alan, but I preferred it when Alan was narrating, like the voice the disembodied voice of the narrator, you know what I mean?
Satellite and now this? That place might be involved.
Might be. I should talk out loud to myself more. Dead legs. And it was behind me. I guess not. So wait, I should probably look at that suitcase again. Mountain Redtooth Observatory. Who guesses we're going to be taking a field trip there? Anybody? Still checking my back. I wouldn't be surprised if it jumped out at me. This isn't really a... Well, actually, there were a few jump scares in Alan Wake, but not too many. So I'm not expecting too many. So that's kind of a good thing because you're not expecting it. You know what I mean? Like a game like Fear, just for example, you would expect a jump scare, but in this game you kind of wouldn't, so if it happened, it would be that much more awesome. And their truck is here, and we can't jack the truck either. Come on, we should probably learn how to hotwire these things. Or seriously, we're a magical writer. We can just write it into the story that we then learned how to hotwire a truck. Into the light. Ah, yes, the light. Why do they keep going out when I stand under them? I'm like running out of streetlights now.
Emma Sloan was a believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious. Emma Sloan, an innocent victim of his dark half. More collateral damage in the ongoing war.
Oh no.
Damned by forces beyond her control, as much as by her own actions.
Dude, oh! Oh, see, I jumped again. Man, if they took Emma, I'm gonna be pissed, because she seemed nice enough. Just, that's where they get you. That's where they get the hero. One thing I noticed, though, is you can't kind of, like, just shine the... Whoa. You can't just kind of shine the light... Stop that! You can't just kind of shine the light on an enemy anymore without having to like hold down the trigger. Like the left trigger is to hold down light and the right trigger is to shoot. But if you hold, it used to be like if I just kind of pointed my gun, my light. Well, my gun is my light. My light is my gun. If I just kind of pointed my flashlight in their direction without actually holding down left trigger, like this for example, like this, it used to actually stun them and take away a little bit of their darkness shield, if you will, if that's the correct term. But it seems like I have to aim down now to do any damage whatsoever. Though I can blind fire, which I'm pretty sure you couldn't do in Alan Wake. I'm pretty sure you couldn't just shoot the gun by pressing right trigger, like so. Let's waste some nails. How far did that go? Wow, that went pretty far. But, so I guess it seems like they changed up a few things, which is it's good and bad. You know, it's good to make some change. Sequels shouldn't be like copy and paste of the original game. Mailbox? No? Okay. Oh man, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to go back there. She's gonna be like possessed. Emma. Emma.
Damn it! Why didn't you listen?
Oh, I didn't turn off that light. Alan, turn the light back on. Why does he turn it off? Alan. Okay. No, I'll keep the nail gun for now because it's more fun. Why does he turn the light off when we go in here? It's kind of weird. Huh. I'm sure he's got a good reason. You know, I trust the man. Hasn't steered me wrong yet, except for the one time he jumped into that lake. And the other time where he jumped off that building. And the other time where... Okay, so he's done a couple of questionable things. You know, that might not have been sane. Ooh, look, a manuscript page. So some of these aren't going to be required, and they're just going to be littered around here. That's cool. Let's check a look. Check a look.
I know that when I arrive, the clarity of vision I have now may disappear. I've made my plans. I prepared for this. But I know the transition from the dark place will be hard on me. And not just physically. It may affect my mind, my memory. These pages should help me remember and focus. That's worked for me before. Even if that fails, I think I will be able to trust my instincts. I'm navigating my own story. I'm hoping I'll know where to go and what to do, even if the details elude me.
Ooh, that was deep, man. That was very deep. Beer? We can't drink no beer? Oh, okay. We should probably get on with the story. Probably. Even though, like I said before, I don't rush games. I never do. Like, I never rush playthroughs, never rush games. They're too much fun. I try not to daddle too much. There are certain times where it's just, you know, too much fun. But from what I understand, this game isn't too long, because it's kind of like an arcade download, which I'm a little disappointed on. I wish it was a full game, but hey, beggars can't be choosers.
Well, here you are, about to enjoy another cool Arizona night with me, Eddie Rodman, the host with the boast. Hey, any of you guys remember Old Gods of Asgard? Man, I actually saw them twice back in the 70s. I was just a kid then, but my dad worked at this club, and he'd sneak me in to see bands all the time, you know, just talk about an education. Anyway, great band, couple of great albums, solid fan base, and then they kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Well, now, almost 4 decades later, they're making a comeback. And let me tell you, these boys have seen a lot of road. There's some serious rock and roll veterans, because they weren't too young even back in the day. Well, now I've got Odin and Tor Anderson, 2 of the original Old Gods, in the studio with me, along with their manager, Barry Wheeler. Nice to have you guys here.
Oh, hey, great to be here, Eddie.
Yeah, hey. Hello! Now, boys, let me just come out and say this, all right? Spring chickens, you ain't. I mean, you guys, you make the Stones look young.
You're only as old as you feel.
Who you calling old? Now, your last album was 1978, In the Valley of My Shadow. And then you stopped playing altogether after that. Why? And what made you do a comeback after all this time?
Well, it was a sad thing. See, the original bass player for Old Gods, Fat Bob Balder, passed away in...
Leukemia! Bob had leukemia, poor bastard. Yeah, after that, we didn't feel like playing no more.
Long story short, I ran into these guys up in Washington, and it was obvious to me that they still got it. So I figured, hey, let's make some music, right? And they went for it.
Now, Barry, you were a literary agent before this, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you were very successful. You represented Alan Wake, I believe, who disappeared under mysterious...
Yeah, that's... Hey, I just want to talk about Old Gods tonight. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Listen, why don't we take a little break, and then later on in the program, we'll hear the new Old Gods single. Stay tuned, folks.
Well, at least Barry landed on his feet.
So, wow, that's a really cool sequel. It also helps me, because like I said, I haven't looked up any information, I haven't done anything with Alan Wake since the end of the game. And, assuming you've seen the end of the game, that kind of, it's a really cool little cameo they did there. I mean, this might be more of a connection between the whole game, like this might actually be more of a direct sequel, and I just haven't figured it all out yet, so that's really cool. Like, we might still be in like a crazy dark place. This might not be reality. It's all mind bending. But that was a cool little cameo because those are my 3 favorite characters right there. Those 2 guys, those 2 old guys, and Barry. They were the best. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I hope there were more videos like that. So you have to excuse me if I take the time to listen to them because I didn't do that in Alan Wake, but I want to do it in this one. Like I said before, like a regret, a missed opportunity. Locked. Unlock. Because we do that. Huh. Police. Or Alan Wake, because that sounds more threatening. Locked. Darn it. Foiled again, even though we have, well, yeah, we got a shotgun. Are you kidding me? We can just burst through things. Hey, look at this. Another manuscript page.
My own face peered back at me from the TV screen. For a moment, I struggled with the sensation of déjà vu. How many times have I seen myself like this now? And then there was that easy grin that never seemed quite as quick or natural on my own lips. The dark, malicious twinkle in the eyes. And I knew who I was looking at. As he pulled back and revealed the room behind him, my throat went dry. There was nothing I could do but watch.
Bum bum bum. The plot thickens. I'm still waiting for the plot twist though. Locked again. Why did we come? Oh, just for the manuscript page? Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say. Locked. We can't unlock that one though, of course not. Just follow. At least this game has a decent tracker. You know what I mean? I hate it when games are unclear where you need to go, have a big world, and then don't have a good tracker or objective on where you need to go. It's like it's annoying. And it's nice how we can keep refilling our ammo and stuff too, because it would be really bad. This Alan Wake seemed like it was more. This almost seems like more free world. Maybe I'm just not sure yet, but Alan Wake seemed more like you had one direct path for it to take. You kind of veer off to get like a page or a coffee mug, which I'm thinking, man, are there any more coffee thermoses in this game? Because those were the bomb, man. Out of all the things you could collect in the game for collectibles, coffee thermoses, they were pimp. So I'm hoping they're still here. Maybe. I doubt it though. I bet they removed them. Most people don't like a game with like 100 collectibles. Granted, I don't either. I never collect them all, but hell, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is my favorite game, and I never collected all the 100 Skulltulas myself. I know what the reward is. It's sad, but so I'd be disappointed if I was a kid and did that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, usually the reward isn't that great. Nowadays, it's just like an achievement. Did I miss something in here? That's kind of weird. The star's gone. That's alright, well. Last room, then.
Damn.
Michael Farabee, dead, tortured, dressed in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead, but solid enough. It stirs something deep in his mind. He knows where to go now.
Does he? Because I don't think he does. You can tell him that all day, narrator, but you know. Bum bum. Uh-oh.
The observatory. Hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the Champion of Light forges on to see the stars. An observatory. A place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the Champion of Light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Out of all the cars we could have picked, we picked that one. Oh, come on, man. We could have been driving a Ferrari if we wanted to. Jeez. Oh, man. And the narrator dude is so cheesy, but I'm kind of liking him now. He's grown on me, just a little bit. But, you know, now that we've made it actually to the observatory, I guess we got out of that little motel down area, though I never got any pancakes. Bummer. I guess we'll stop here, and in the next episode, we'll explore the observatory. So until then, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.